Now, with Counter-Strike Global Offensive reaching a concurrent count of 950,000 players in Counter-Strike Global Offensive as of the most recent release with Operation Riptide, that brings a lot more investors and people wanting to buy CSGO skins and CSGO skins for a budget, or let's just say a fat discount. And in today's video, we're going to talk about BUFF.163 as the Chinese marketplace for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Pretty much every North American and European website put into one big trading app. And this is the biggest marketplace for Counter-Strike Global Offensive skins with over 1 million items on the website and tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars on it. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of CSGO skins on this website. Now, there's going to be a few things you do need in order to actually have this happen and be able to deposit money onto. First, that being you need some sort of phone, a mobile device. If you play Counter-Strike, you most likely have a phone or an iPad. What you need to do is you need to go to the App Store, the Google Play Store, and download the app Alipay. And from there, you're going to have to enter your phone number in with the right area code wherever you live, or postal code for those who live in Europe and Canada. And then once you get that all set up, you're going to want to head over to the place where it says Tour Pass. Essentially what this is, to explain it for people, what the Tour Pass is pretty much a Chinese credit card, Chinese debit card. You pretty much top up a balance to that worth with a American or European or Canadian credit or debit card, or possibly a prepaid Visa. If you feel safe for not adding your real bank account, you can add a prepaid Visa of some sorts. I've tried that also as well before. Now, this thing does expire in about 3 months, and you have a balance budget of about $2,800 on the Tour Pass. Now, when that does expire, you can upgrade it or keep going with it if you take a picture of your passport. Once again, in order to do this, for some people, for some reason, it's going to ask you to take a picture of your passport wherever you are from. In some cases, though, it doesn't make you. And for the first, I think, Tour Pass you get before it expires, you don't have. Once that is, you add your credit or debit card to that, and you're able to deposit on Buff, biggest Counter-Strike Global Offensive marketplace. Now, for those of you who can't deposit to Buff, the best thing you possibly can do is buy some sort of key for a game, like TF2. Buy TF2 keys and you sell those on the Buff website for around the same price, if not a little less. So you're going to be losing some sort of money either way, whatever you're selling on Buff. And you can sell actually to your Tour Pass too. You don't have to just deposit with the Tour Pass. You can sell your items on the Buff website, and then if you want to actually withdraw that money to your bank account, let's just say it's a very higher tier op, just say you have an op gun gear with 4 Titan hollows. You sell that on Buff, you can put it to your Tour Pass and put it to your bank account. In theory, you can do that, but most likely I would probably get some more reassurance if you're going to sell that much money's worth of skin. This is a updated guide from my 2021 guide. This is for the more 2022 guide. Things have changed a little bit. The Alipay Tour Pass has changed a little bit to the point where it upped the balance on how much you could spend, and actually you could renew it after it expired, which is pretty interesting. A lot of the time when you first add some sort of credit card or debit card to this, even if it is prepaid, it is not probably going to go through, especially if you're from America and you're with a local bank or a big name bank. And you're most likely going to get some sort of text message, phone call saying it was declined. Did you just use, so-and-so $1,800 on Buff? Click yes or whatever. Or someone's going to call you from your bank and ask you, did you spend $1,800 on Buff? You say yes. And sometimes the transaction looks like it goes through. So it takes your money for a day, but it actually doesn't take your money. That's happened to me multiple times where I spent over $1,000 on Buff and it says it took $1,000 from my bank account, but then it puts it back later on. So if that's the case, my suggestion to you is before depositing $1,000, deposit like $5 or $6. So it's just a test deposit. You'll get the money back. As well, on top of that, is it takes some sort of fee with probably, I would say, $7 worth of fees, which is pretty much nothing. If you're going to spend $2,000, I mean, spending $7 on fees is not that big of a deal compared to websites in North America too. Now, once you actually get money on there and you start wanting to look for items, there's actually a lot of cool features you can use with Buff. Now, if you go over here, let's just say you want to pick up an AK Gold Arbiscue. Okay, you go to the right over here, you can click this and you can click watch. You can also bargain with people, so it's like a best offer. We're on eBay, and you have to have the Buff mobile app. This is a big thing. So when you buy or sell something, you send the confirmation through your phone, which is a big deal. Kind of like the Steam confirmation, but for the Buff app itself outside of the confirmations in Steam. And it's very, very secure how you sell items. Essentially, you send the offer or someone sends you a trade offer and you just click it through Buff, and it's very, very easy. You just you look at the Steam date when they joined, because you can't duplicate that on any other account, and you go from there. To inspect things, it's actually very, very cool. All you can do, let's just say I want to look at this gold AK in game. What I'm going to do, inspect and serve. Inspection time has run out. If you're outside of China, most likely everyone watching this video, you're going to have like a certain amount of time you can watch stuff. So I have inspection times that have run out as me right now, but it takes you into a CSGO server in game, which is very, very cool. And it should just take you into a server. You're going to have 300 ping, 400 ping most likely, but it shows you the guns and skins that you want. in the exact flow. Hope you guys found this guide helpful. If you did, please comment and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Link in the description below for more Counter-Strike Global Offensive content. See you guys in the next one.